After the teeth, there is another one, saliva, which also plays a major role in oral hygiene. Okay, it rinses oral cavity, it cleans oral cavity, and it contains antimicrobial characteristics, and it maintains pH less than 5, and lysozyme, it is an enzyme. It catalyzes the proteins, and it remineralize the teeth. Okay. What are the constituents in saliva is calcium, phosphate, chloride, sodium, potassium, ammonium, magnesium. All are inorganic components. Okay, all are so we talk about teeth or dent. Composition of dent. 96% of weight is inorganic material and 4% weight organic compounds. Enamel is a material which is mineralized tissue of human body, then mainly calcium phosphate. Calcium phosphate hexagonal hydroxyapatite. Okay, C8N PO4 2OH. So here you can see calcium phosphate. So dent is a major constituent of calcium phosphate. Saliva also has calcium and phosphate. So saliva remineralizes the dent. Okay, teeth. So if there is a lack of saliva because of due to a disease or a disorder, diabetes or whatever it may be, reduced saliva levels causes tooth decay. Because of this demineralization or remineralization doesn't occur, whenever saliva is not there, saliva reduced in level, then remineralization is stopped or reduced. It leads to teeth decay, tooth decay. Okay, tooth decay. So what is the major component present in dent is hydroxyapatite, CF5PO4 thrice OH. Okay, hydroxyl apatite is replaceable by fluorides, which is fluorapatite, CF5PO4 thrice F. Here OH minus, this is F minus, OH minus, F minus, both are carrying minus charges, one minus charge. So fluoride ion replaces hydroxide ion, it gives to fluorapatite. That's why fluoride compounds used as anti-caries agents, dentifrices. Okay, anti-caries agents because of this fluoride nature. Usually fluoride acts as antimicrobial agent, and it reduces the appetite deformation or appetite demineralization. The fluorine reduces it, so it used as an anti-caries agent. This fluorine is sometimes fluorides used in water treatment, means water cleansing, fluoridation of water. In that case, sometimes fluorine overdoses are also occurs. There you can see the word fluorosis because of this fluorine. If you use a drug, it has a minimum quantity or a maximum quantity. Whenever you use one drug or one substance, it has two quantities: what is the minimum and what is the maximum. If there is a overdose, it leads to toxicity or side effects or adverse effects. Okay, fluorine also has a minimum amount or a minimum. What is the minimum requirements? Minimum required fluoride for a human body, that is 0.3 ppm parts per million, right? If it is increases, it leads to fluorosis. Then in Kadapa, Nelluru districts, you may observe, you notice that yellow teeth because of fluorine. Increased amount of fluorine leads to yellowness to the teeth. Okay, that's why teeth teeth changes into yellow color. Okay. Okay, next one. What are the dental problems? um, First, in mouth, digestive system gets started, digestion gets started in mouth, amylases and carbohydrates get converted into bolus, right? Okay, macromolecular structures, all macromolecular carbohydrate structures split into carbon dioxide, H2O, lactic acid. Because of that lactic acid, tooth tooth erosion, acidic erosion caused by lactic acid, acidic conditions which are lower than 5 to 7, okay, pH less than 7, which leads to tooth enamel which contains calcium phosphate. It decreases to calcium plus um, hydrophosphoric acid, okay. Then it gives acidic erosion, tooth decay, okay. It causes decay because of lower sugar consumption and soft drinks, so Coca-Cola, and fruit juices. Next one, citric acid, lemonades, and orange peels, orange juices, whatever it may be. Less pH substances, coffees, caffeine, tea, lemon and soft drink, Coca-Colas, and sugar consumption. All this leads to acidic erosion of teeth. That's why dentists suggest that every time you take a coffee or a meal, sugar meal or a sweet, after the consumption of food, you have to gargle your mouth. It gives demineralization and saliva, whatever. It cleans out, wash out the acidic conditions. It neutralizes. 5 minutes or 2 minutes. um, Take water and plenty of water and gargle it, and some um, clean the oral cavity. It gives pleasant oral cavity. Okay, next one is bacterial biofilms. In mouth, most probably streptococcus mutans are present, and these bacteria deposits on the mouth, and it gives plague. Okay, it is a deposition of bacteria. Food contains proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and all these bio food materials. These are teeth are teeth has zigzag patterns. So these debris are remains in the teeth corners. It causes bacterial infections or bacterial growth. It gives plague. If this plague is hardens, it's called tartar. Okay, it doesn't. It's not removable one. It's a plague is a removable one. It may be treated by active salt or whatever. Okay, but tartar is hard to remove. Next, oversensitive tooth neck. Some of them have tooth neck, tooth root point of tooth, and it's a base of teeth. Regression of gum tissue because of regression, and periodontitis. Itis means inflammation. Periodont, dent, don't. Okay, peripheral. That means a superficial layer of dent. Periodontitis, inflammation. And then overuse of whitening toothpaste, because some people are mostly focusing on beauty whitening. Okay, because of that whitening, cleansing, or some of them using bleaching agents, by bleach or chlorinated compounds. Because of that bleaching agent, using overusing of bleaching agent, and all this leads to sensitivity of tooth neck. Okay, okay, these are problems, dental problems: acidic erosion and bacterial biofilms and oversensitive tooth neck. Because of all these three reasons, they are five dental products which are anti-caries and anti-plague or anti-gingivitis and a tartar and a mouth odor preventives and for sensitive tooth and a cleansing agent or dentifrices cleansing agent, abrasive powders all caries anti-caries prophylaxis those are fluoxides, sodium fluoride, ammonium hydroxo fluoride and a tin fluoride and sodium ammonium fluorophosphate and then anti-plague or bacterial biofilms, zinc citrate or zinc chloride, tin chloride and triclosan which is present which is in use. Triclosan has trichloro atoms. Because of this electronegativity bacteria going to kill bacteria's antimicrobial. It shows antimicrobial activity because it has three chlorines, trichloro triclosan. Okay, it causes cancers. It has a carcinogenic nature. Because of this, triclosan is banned. Okay, in oral care, total care, Colgate Total Care toothpaste has triclosan. Please be aware of this and don't use triclosan containing products. Okay, next tartar polyphosphates. Okay, next mouth odor preventives, zinc salts, maximum zinc salts odor smells prevent చేస్తుంది. Next ingredients combating sensitive tooth necks. So these are desensitizing dental products. What are potassium citrate and potassium nitrate and strontium salts, trifluorides. Okay, then cleansing agents mostly calcium carbonate, dicalcium phosphate, calcium pyrophosphate. All these are calcium compounds and silica, mica, all. Okay, these are the dental products what are anti-caries and anti-plague, anti-gingivitis, tartar, desensitizing agents and cleansing agents. All are dental products. Mostly dental products cleans oral cavity, removes dental stains, polish teeth and prevent dental decay, desensitize the teeth and maintains the dental hygiene, and the composition of dent is mostly inorganic. By this biochemistry we are using only calcium phosphate, fluorides, calcium phosphates, mostly inorganic compounds. Because of this 96% inorganic. Okay, like dissolves like, right? Okay, next dental problems because of acidic erosion, bacterial biofilms and oversensitivity. Okay, these are overall dental products. And then we'll go to monograph. Okay, monograph sodium fluoride. Fluorides, mostly fluorides are anti-caries agents. Okay, sodium fluoride, NAF properties, physical properties, white in color or colorless, crystals and solubility, soluble in water, insoluble in alcohol. Chemical properties, sodium fluoride reacts with HCl, it gives hydrofluoric acid. So HCl converts to HF. Okay, properties sodium fluoride gives hydrofluoric acid, and preparation double decomposition of hydrofluoric acid and sodium carbonate gives sodium fluoride. Or else calcium fluoride reacts with sodium carbonate gives sodium fluoride. Here CaCO3 is a precipitate. CaCO3 means calcium carbonate. Okay, SA principle used in this sodium fluoride SA is non-aqueous titration, indicator is crystal violet, and perchloric acid is a acid. Okay, uses prevent dental caries, anti-caries agents. Okay, Here sodium fluoride, white in color, soluble in water, and reacts with hydrochloric acid. Then non-aqueous titrations. These are the points. You have to write it down in a paper, in examination paper. Okay. Then another example is calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Synonym is precipitated chalk. Okay, precipitated chalk. Physical properties: white, odorless, tasteless, light powder. It is a base. It has a base characteristics. That's why it has a neutralization reactions. Calcium carbonate reacts with 2HCl. It gives CaCl2, H2O, CO2. If it is reverses CaCl2 plus H2O plus CO2 gives rise to CaCO3. Reversible reaction. And preparation. CO2 gas passes through lime. CaOH twice is called lime. Okay, calcium hydroxide is called lime. CO2 passes to hot lime. It gives to CaCO3 precipitated. This is also called precipitated chalk, white in color chalk powder, right? Okay. Next, here we have calcium. So complexometry. Last class I already said, if there is a calcium, sodium, or any metal, metal present in a substance, it should be a complexometry titration. This EDTA, ethylene diamine acetic acid, so disodium EDTA, and the chalcone mixture is a indicator. Okay, this is used as dentifrices, abrasive agent, non-systemic anticid, because it acts as a base. It neutralizes acid. In this we already said now, CaCO3 neutralizes 2HCl, so it also used as an antacid, and it is also used as pharmaceutical aid, bulking agent in the formulation of tablets. It increases the bulk of a tablet, and it has a neutral inactive substance. It has no activity, pharmaceutical activity. That's why it uses as a pharmaceutical aid. Okay, that's it, friends. Here today we talk about sodium fluoride, calcium carbonate, and dental products. Okay. Dent and dent structure. Thank you one and all. Bye.